you had to sum up the biggest differences to power, biggest differences to weight, biggest differences to handling, what would you say about that?
From a weight perspective, I mean, they were reported to be about 220 kilos in road trim as a standard bike. That one is 179 kilos with a full tank of fuel. So it's significantly lighter. Power-wise, SP1s and SP2s, the reality of the situation is that most bikes are producing between 115 and 125 horsepower with a decent exhaust. Mine's running currently 145 at the rear on Mark Bruin's BSD dyno. The three things that make the biggest difference on the front of the bike is obviously the Dimag wheels are a lot lighter. It gives the suspension a much easier time. Lovely bits of kit they are. They're UP7X, they're forged aluminium UP7X. The Öhlins 30mm Nix kit, which is a full custom cartridge kit done by Kyle Racing in the States. Sorry, which is amazing. You know, lots and lots of feel. Really just super plush front end. But the Attack Racing triple clamps allowed me to take some offset off the front end, get the rake control where it needed to be. And the SPs are notoriously difficult to turn. They're a bit of a pig to get into the corner. But with the ride height changes I've done and the offset on the triples, it can, or the top, the yokes as we call them, the bike steers really well.
And what about the middle of the bike, the gearbox and the engine? What are the things that you've changed there?
Certainly for track work, the Nova gearbox. I put a Nova gearbox in it. Last year I had the standard gearbox, but I blew third, which is a weak spot on the SP when you get above 140 horse. But it's got icon pistons, it's Mark Bruin ported the heads, Honda 21 grind cams in there, and a turn 1 airbox. With a mixture of all of those things, it just, the bike works well. It produces good power and it gets there quickly. So.
What have you changed at the back?
In order to try and get the bike to turn, most people jack up the rear of the SP. I've got the Honda, the Öhlins HO204 shock in there and the Kyle Racing linkage, much more of a linear linkage. Those two things combined with a little spacer there means I'm running about an extra 14mm ride height on the rear compared to normal.
Jay, what are the modifications that you think would benefit the road rider the most?
SP2 wheels are quite light wheels, certainly lighter than the SP1 wheels, but put aftermarket, good quality wheels on it, utterly transforms the way the bike rides, handles, feels, and saves a ton of weight to boot. They all benefit from a good quality exhaust and somebody who knows what they're doing when they dyno them. So if you've got an SP2, there's a set of secondary throttle injectors, and some dyno operators don't understand how to map those in properly. So you actually map and enable the secondary injectors and map them as almost as two separate cylinders almost. That makes a huge difference with a good exhaust.